Welcome to the newest RV interview, for real this time, because these two are kidders. We're here with Avery Flynn and Kimberly Kincaid, who my understanding was they were joined at the hip, and then they just pulled a practical joke on me and pretended they were not, but we're going to be for reals this time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are super good friends, right?
We are.
We are. We
Yes.
actually live 10 minutes away from each other.
Cool.
We will do write-in at each other's house. When we come to events like this, we drive whenever we can. I drive, and she thumbtacks.
Yeah?
No, you don't navigate. You're horrible.
All right, Siri navigates, and
then she thumbtacks notes, and we plot books. We plotted
we
two
plotted
books
two
on the way here.
But you guys don't actually write together in one book. You just...
No, we would kill each other.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
no, that's kind of over the line. But no, we will bounce our work off each other. I mean, we're really familiar with each other's series and with what's upcoming and all those projects. So, you know, it's just
And you obviously read each other because you know what's going on with each other. Because I saw you guys at RT, and that was one of the things. We all had those flight delays, and I think you guys had not had any sleep, and Alan and I were just rolling in. And that's part of what made me think of this. Alan's my, husband that gets me everywhere, but I thought you two do the same for each other. I wouldn't want to get lost and delayed and all that alone. No. That would be really miserable. So you guys tend to travel together, and being lost with a friend is not the same as being lost alone.
Or not having a hotel reservation.
Oh my gosh. Or,
we got here, and I swear I made a hotel reservation, and we did not have a hotel. And they found us a room, and they said, we can book you. We can book you last night, and we can do Friday and Saturday, but we can't do, they can do Thursday night tonight.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you're sleeping in the cars tonight? Is that
no?
what
They found us a room. No, you know what? A+ for the people who help organize this, because everything worked out.
But it's just kind of one of those things when we travel together. That's how it was. We got stranded in Denver when we were on our way to Reno, and it was just kind of. And I jokingly said it, but I was really serious. I said, "Oh well, if I'm going to get stuck with somebody, it's it's when you're
someone
with
you're comfortable with,
and somebody and it's
somebody who's not going to melt down."
Right.
Well, because that was my next thing. You guys are happy people. I really like the happy people that are at the event. And so even though things were going south on us with our flights and everything, you two were still upbeat. And I really like that. I think if you start getting down, it just messes it up.
Yeah,
it makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Would you say whining?
Wine helps.
Wine.
Okay. When we knew we were going to get delayed, she looked at me and I looked at her and she said, "Well, what do we do? We've got a couple hours to kill," and we both went like this. And there was this big wine bar.
There you go.
Said, there's the solution.
That's what we do. Yeah.
The lights came down from above. Yeah.
So I'm a very, very solitary writer. I don't want anyone knowing what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, when it'll be at anything. But you two share ideas.
We do.
We do.
A lot.
Yeah.
And that's cool. So if Avery tells you maybe she's thinking something should be different, or you tell her, you guys go with it. Just
most of the time. I mean, I think I trust you to kind of have my back. But I also know that I have a very different style of writing than Avery does. And that's kind of what makes it really great is I'll hear her ideas. And I think you said something about this yesterday where you were like, I'm going to insert myself into your story right now. And if you want it, take it. But if you don't, and you want to do your own thing. And it was just kind of one of those things where, later when I go back and I review all the plot notes and stuff like that, and as the writing unfolds, I'll decide whether or not I want to hang on to the idea.
And no one gets hurt feelings if you don't take an idea, which is so important because that respect for an author's voice is major.
Yeah, and I think we've been friends long enough that we can just be real with each other and be like,
I hope so.
That's really funny. You should write that.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. That should go in your book.
I
did. I'm like, that's so you.
Yeah.
You take that.
You take that one.
So tell us a little bit about, we'll start with Avery, what it is you write, how many books you've had out.
I write a lot of romantic comedy.
Well, I guess because we're saying it was funny.
Yeah. Hot romantic comedy. I do some romantic suspense, but it's been a while since I've done that. I think I've got over 25 books out,
awesome.
and more on the way. So it's really fun. I love what I do. So,
what's the most current book?
The most current book is The Schemer.
Okay.
And sorry, I just hit the thing. And but it's
we won't ask what thing.
That's what she said.
There it is.
But and I've got several books upcoming this year, and
awesome.
it's really exciting.
So when's the next one out, and what should readers watch for?
The next one is out, and I actually can't tell you the title yet.
Do you not know it, or you just don't want us to know?
I know. My publisher actually has me in like a headlock, and I can't do title or cover reveal, and it will be out at the end of July.
Really? So they're going to do like a big reveal themselves in July. So now we all know what to watch.
Yes, watch, and it's an adorable cover. I love it.
Sweet, love. So do you have a lot of input on the covers?
I do.
Excellent.
I do. I got really lucky. I'm loud and pushy, so that tends to help with that. They probably don't want me to have as much input, but
yeah. But I think it's important because we know better than they do what it should be.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
I write sexy small town contemporary and really sexy romantic suspense. I've been working on a firefighter series. The next book in that is actually coming out in 10 days.
All right.
And so I'm really excited for that. It's called Down Deep. It's the 4th book in my Station
double
17.
entendres there?
Yeah, no, Down Deep. My hero has a lot of past wounds and secrets, and he's got them stuffed way down deep. So that's where that comes from. So
she's a very emotional writer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without
her books will make you cry.
He's got a lot going on.
And that one's out in 10 days, you
June
say?
18th.
June 18th, yeah.
Yay!
That's awesome.
So
do you have much input on your covers?
Well, I'm fully indie now.
Okay,
so I have all the input on
control.
my covers. But I have a great graphic designer who, comes up with a lot of cover concepts and things like that. And we do a lot of back and forth on that. But actually, this book, Crossing Promises, this series started with Montlake, and I got a lot of cover input with them. I got to choose the models, and we got to do the photo shoots and stuff like that, and they let me pick the
excellent
poses and stuff like that. So
I just know that's one of my most important things. I hate covers. So even like when I started getting better contracts, that was one of my things. I always want more money, but even more than that, we always want more money, right? But even more than that, I wanted cover input.
Because you know your book best. I mean, you know what the hero looks like, you know what the heroine looks like, and they've got to be
well. And you talk to your readers, so you know what clicks for them, and
what they're liking and what they're not.
Yes, exactly.
So you guys are super busy on social media. I see you on there a lot, right? Anything super fun coming up on social media? Any giveaways or a cover reveal?
Yes, actually, I'm going to have a cover reveal coming up here in a couple of weeks, and we have a really fun reader group. It's called Racy Reads. There's like 31 authors in there, and it's really a fun Facebook group, and we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary at the end of the month. And we're doing a big, we're celebrating for a week. So each day, a different group of authors takes over the page. So this is a Facebook group?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it does that. And we are giving away a signed print book from each one of the 31 authors and the most adorable duffel bag you've ever seen that says Books and Coffee. And I love it.
My 2 favorite things.
Yeah, exactly.
So other than reading each other, who else do you read?
Oh God, the list is really.
I know.
This chick named Lori Foster.
I know. I was going to say.
That wasn't me fishing at all. I swear I wasn't. That's one of the questions readers always ask me. Who else do you read? And I know it's tough because we read. I mean, I read young adult. I read historicals, my favorite thing to read. I read contemporary romance.
Anything with a Duke, a Reg, a Roke in the title, and I'm like, that's it.
Yeah,
and if she's lounging,
I so wish Julie Garland was still writing historicals.
Yeah.
She was my favorite.
Yeah, I like Meredith Duran for historicals a lot. Alyssa Alexander, I read her.
Yeah.
I mean, my historical list is a mile and a half.
Mine as well. Yeah.
I'm an omnivore reader, so I read everything across romance and then outside of romance. But my go-to lately romance author's been Sabrina Bowen. I fell down the Penny Reed rabbit hole, and I think I've read 20 in a row now. Her backlist is
Don't you love when you do that though? When they've got a long backlist and you can jump through it?
And it is the best.
Right.
Nana Malone is amazing. Name is Simone is amazing. Contemporary romance, both of those.
You're so good with those names. You ever run across those you don't know how to pronounce?
Yeah. And I'm probably killing Namas.
Annabeth Albert too.
Annabeth Albert.
Annabeth Albert series, and it's so
good. She does great male military romance.
Oh, they're so
and they're really good.
See, I think that's one thing readers don't always realize is that authors are also readers.
Oh my God.
So we're huge, huge voracious readers. And I think sometimes we do our best work when we're reading really good books.
Absolutely. Because it reminds you why you're doing it.
Yeah, it just keeps you refreshed. It's like putting fuel in the tank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it fills my well to read a really good book.
All right. Well, it was awesome having you guys here. I love that you've been to RAGT and you've returned. I hope you always return.
I love this.
And thank you so much for being here. It was fun.
Thank you.